So today we are going to talk about the Pythagorean Theorem. And what that theorem states is that if you have a right angle triangle, that's a triangle where one of the internal angles is exactly 90 degrees. And if I label the side lengths A, B, and C, then the Pythagorean theorem states that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So that's what we want to prove today. And we're going to prove it with a sort of basic geometric argument that works by taking advantage of the fact that we have right angles here to build rectangles and squares that we can reason about more easily. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this triangle here and we're going to make 3 copies of it and sort of put them in a pattern to make a big square. So I'm going to take this triangle and I'm going to make a copy of it up here. So this is the same triangle, side lengths A, B, and C. Now I'm going to take the same triangle and put a copy of it over here. Side length A, B, and C. And finally, I'm going to put a copy over here. Side length A, B, and C. Now all of these are right angles, which means this figure here is a square of side length A plus B. So the total area of this entire figure here is A plus B squared. The side length of the square times the side length of the square. And what's going to be useful is we can express the total area of the square in 2 ways, not only like this, but also as the sum of the areas of these 4 triangles and the area of this inside region. Now this inside region itself is a square. And to convince yourself of that, it will be helpful to think about the fact that the sum of the internal angles of any triangle always adds up to 180 degrees. So I'll leave that for you to think about why these all have to be 90-degree angles. But since the inside is a square, if I draw that over here, C, 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 the total area is C squared. What's left are these 4 triangles, ABC, 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 and so their total area, because when you put them together, makes a rectangle of side lengths 2A and B. So the total area of these 4 triangles together is 2A times B. Now if we put all this together, what we get is that the total area of this whole figure, A plus B squared, is equal to the area of the inside square, that's C squared, plus the area of the 4 triangles put together, which is 2AB. Now A plus B squared is just A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. So that has to be equal to C squared plus 2AB. And from here, we get A squared plus B squared equals C squared, the Pythagorean theorem.